Hello everyone. So today I'll be solving this easy Windows box called Blue of TryHackMe offensive security path. This is actually Windows box with the EternelBlue vulnerability. So let me show as quick as possible as to how you can exploit it. So this is the IP. I'm using Kali VM inside Mac. I'm taking notes in Joplin, and this is the left terminal just open in one workspace for miscellaneous work. And in the workspace I have Kitty terminal running with tmux on it. Okay, so let's begin. Let us see if ping is possible for this box. Yeah, so ping is possible, so you don't need to pass pn flag to an nmap. Since this one has a vulnerability that is mentioned, so maybe I'll check for all the services using sv. I won't say sc for all the default scripts, rather I'll use script vuln. I'm using sudo, so it will be synscan, so it is going to be fast. I don't need to pass this pn flag because ping is eligible. I'll take notes. Sorry, I'll maintain a box for doing all the stuffs, maybe in a separate tab. Let me rename it enumeration. In this one I'll be taking all the note and stuff. Let me call it miscellaneous. I have this box already. Let me clear a few stuffs. You can use nmap in Metasploit as well, because in this one we will be using Metasploit, but make sure, know that Metasploit is eligible in OSCP exam only for one box, so use it carefully. But this part, the running of nmap part is going to be common, and I think you can use it on all the boxes. That is fine. Using nmap inside of Metasploit actually has its benefits, because all this data will be saved in a database for easy viewing and stuff. I'll show you in a minute how you can run nmap inside Metasploit and how is it better than running nmap standalone. Let me check if DB is connected. It is not connected. This is actually an issue I face all the time. You need to pass the path. Okay, so we are connected. Let me show how you can use it. So you'll use db nmap command. On this, the same script I'll be showing you for this. You can pass different categories of script to it. vuln is for vulnerability scanning. You can use intrusive for all the intrusion purposes. You can use default, but since this is there is a vulnerability awareness scanning for that, where I'll be passing vuln tag here, and maybe I can make it fast because I have data already available. On the right hand side I'm using Metasploit nmap inside Metasploit. On the left I'm using it in nmap standalone. So you can see that it says that it is vulnerable for SMB, this part. So this is critical information. Now we know that it has this vulnerability, MS 17010. You can read more about it in these links. I think we cannot scan or run scripts because we are not running as sudo. Maybe that is the issue, I'm not sure. Let me rerun MSF with sudo privileges. You should typically store nmap results I'll also store the results using T command. So T is basically a command in which you can output the results in the screen as well as save it in a file, basically like the T alphabet of English characters. I'll do it in nmap, maybe vuln file. Okay, so let me see if DB is connected. Again, no connection. I don't know how to solve it. If anybody knows this problem, then let me know. I want to be connected to database from the very beginning. Otherwise, I do this thing right now. MSF DB connect. We would anyway have to use Metasploit, so let's spend some time in configuration. That's fine, I guess. Metasploit is in the right tab. Can we see if it is connected? No connection. Good. It's connected now. I'm using this hack, you can say, maybe. Let me just run the script again against the port 445 which runs the SMB. They should make it fast. So sudo is not available this way. We are running MSF as sudo, so maybe this is not required to be passed. That's fine. Database not connected. Why is that? Oh, okay. This is a problem. On the right hand side, we have already got the information from nmap. That is fine, and we have stored it in a file as well, so you can see nmap vuln. This is good. So you see all the information available, and you see 445 is the SMB port which has all the vulnerabilities. Okay, now I think we should be good. Let's run. db nmap. Oh, not sure if it will run now. I want to just provide the 445 port so that it is fast. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's fine. This is the third time I'm doing it. Not good. I need to fix this part, like why this database connection is not working like that. If anybody knows, please comment in the video. Anyway, we have the vulnerability available. Let us check the db status. Okay, no mistake this time. Yeah, this is what I wanted to run. So there are a few questions that you need to answer during this path. I have answered it already. My only goal is to find the last flag. Okay, so now you see on the right hand side we ran nmap using Metasploit, and now this data is available. Now why it is better, I'll show you. You can run the host command to see what are the hosts that you have scanned. Yeah, the host that have. So you can run vulns vulns command to see all the vulnerabilities that you have found. So this is the vulnerability that you have detected. So the name is this one. So we'll be using this in our Metasploit. Okay, so you can search for this exploit, maybe ms17010. So you'll see the first one has this EternelBlue. We'll use 0. Okay, now let's see what are the options that we have. We need to set the R host. I need to see what is my IP. It is in a ton 0. So you have to set R host as the IP of the target machine. So the IP of the target machine is 10.10.54.39. 10.10.54.39. So you have set. What are the other parameters that are required? None other that is not provided. We need to set the L host, which is the VPN IP, which is my VPN IP. That is 10.9.3.249. Okay, now run the exploit. The default payload you see is the meterpreter, which is good. Let's see if it works. So you saw that how easy it was. I mean, if you run nmap on the left hand side, if you run nmap standalone or if you run nmap inside Metasploit, the difference I believe is just that the data, the response of nmap is actually properly parsed in a database, and which is good for easy visualization if you're running it inside Metasploit. But otherwise nmap itself is also fine. We have taken notes anyway in nmap vuln. Okay, so now what are the things that you can do? These are the things you can do. I need to see what is my privilege. You can also do run a shell and then run who am I to see what are the privileges I have. I am system, so that is good. Now let me take a hash stamp. Okay, so these are the values that you have got. Now I'll try to crack it. Crack this one. Hash dump you won't get if you're not admin. So I'll show you how you can crack the hashes using hashcat. Let me copy these values. Maybe I'll name it hash dump only. The first word got trimmed. I don't know why. Anyway, now you'll need to store only the hashes in some file. Maybe I'll name it pass.txt. Okay, in this I'll copy just the hashes. Maybe this is the second part is the password. I'll copy this part. This is the first hash. I guess first and second is same. The third one, let me copy it. So these are the two hashes that I've stored in pass.txt. Okay, now I'll run. So you'll see that these are there's hash dump and there's just the passwords hash. I'll crack it using hashcat. So these password hashes that you have is actually these hashes that you get from Windows is actually NTLM hash. There is a mode for it which you can see if you run hashcat help. So if you see the mode for NTLM, let me search. NTLM. So you see this has the mode 1000. This is the one. So 1000 is the mode that we need to pass. 1000. Now if you are trying to brute force it, you'll pass the command attack 0. 0 is for the brute forcing. If you want to see what are the alternatives you have, let's check for attack. So these are the modes that are there. We'll be using 0. Let's see what other things that is there. So there are lots of modes and hash format that are supported. Hashcat is very famous in this regard. We have the hash modes. Anyway, so we will be using 0 as the attack mode, which is the brute force one dictionary attack. We will be trying to crack the file which has the hash, which is pass.txt, and the word list that we'll be using is called rocku. Rocku can be found, I guess, in word list. Yeah, so rocku is there, but this is the zipped one, so I have it unzipped at my home directory. Let's see. So we have actually run it before, so you can see all the hashes if you pass the show command, you see that for this one ff, this one we have this password, this is the hashed, this is the password. Okay, now we need to find the flags. This is the one that I showed you how you can crack the passwords. Let me go to the root. Let me see what are the files available. These are the files available at the root. There is a lot of it. So I need to find the flags. So here in this case, in TryHackMe, you'll see that they are in the format of flag, then braces. So let's search for all the files that has this pattern, so that we can find it easily. So we are in the root. Let's use dir command with this pattern flag star, because it should start with flag value. We could have prepended a star in case you are not sure if there is anything beforehand. We'll check all the hidden files as well. Okay, maybe we need to run it as shell. Let me go to the root. I will run the command. So you see, these are the places where you can get the flags. So you see the third flag, which is what I'm looking for, is in John documents. Okay, now I think we are good to go. Admin documents can be valuable. Okay, so this was the flag. Admin documents can be valuable. Okay, got it. This is the way. So this was possible because we were as a system, but in case you are not a system, what you can do is that you can run ps to run all the processes that are there, and then try to migrate to a process that is running as a system. You need to brute force it. Basically, you can run migrate 2768. If in case you were not a system, administrator level privilege, if you don't have, you'll need to do this, migrate to a process that has the credentials, then only you can do the hash dump and then crack it, then to get it. This is the way. So this is solved. This was the easy one because you were able to use Metasploit all throughout the section. I hope you learned a few basics of Nmap, Metasploit, Hashcat. Thank you for watching.